Hello, I'm Dan West with Livonia Chamber of Commerce, and this is our latest cyber edition of CityScape, our regular series of video chats about people, places, and ideas that impact Livonia. Car buying has continued during the business limitations of recent weeks without going to the showroom as usual. To describe what that is like, we invited Matt Garchow, the vehicle sales manager of Bill Brown Ford, to talk with us. Matt, thanks for joining us today.
My pleasure. How are you, Dan?
Can't complain. At least sun's out this Tuesday afternoon. Matt, how does someone buy a car these days?
Well, you're hearing a lot of things on television where it's online buying and virtual buying. You hear a lot of different terms for it, but I think for some people that's a little threatening. It's quite a bit easier than that. A phone call. All of our sales professionals are ready to take your phone call, and a lot of it's just being done with email and over the phone. And the computer's a great tool for getting information, and especially about the car. With all the different tools we have between FordTube and YouTube, you can virtually look at the car from top to bottom from home, and the salesperson can walk you right through that. And it's been a lot easier and a lot well received from what I thought it would be. I mean, we're having a pretty good month. We're very blessed. The Livonia community has been very good to us. We got a lot of loyal customers, and our salespeople have great clientele. So, we're doing pretty well. And to deliver the car, we've got about 50-50. Some people like us to deliver it to their home, where they get a clean and disinfected car delivered to their driveway. Then paperwork-wise, some people have us leave it on the porch, put it back out on the porch, and it's all up to the customer. The customer is kind of dictating how they feel safe, and the easiest way to do it, because safety and the health of everybody, including our staff and our customers, is the most important. So the other way people are doing it is we've got kind of a drive-through delivery system in our parking lot, where people are parking their lease, turn-in, or trade-in, getting in their new car, handing the paperwork through the window. They sign the paperwork, hand the paperwork back out through the window, and ask any questions they need to have answered. And again, the phone, sometimes people are talking right on the phone to each other in the same parking lot just to keep the distance. It's worked out really nice.
And I assume you're doing more than just lease turn-ins. There's a lot of people just going and buying new cars right now as well, correct?
Yeah, new cars, and people are still able to get a trade-in done. It works out perfect because our appraisal office is right in the front of the building, and we have a drive-through parking lot right in front there. So people set up an appointment to get a trade appraisal done, and that's most of the time people don't even have to get out of the car. He's a pro, and we've been able to facilitate that very easily as well.
We've seen the advertising for various incentives out there, like 0% interest and extended period of time without an initial payment. What other incentives does Bill Brown have, and what you see going forward?
Well, most of the incentives go through the end of May, so that's nice. And in our market, about 80% of people lease the car, and we probably have the cheapest lease payments I've seen. I've been in the business 25 years, and right now is probably the best time to lease a car if you like to lease a car. Now, purchasing, they also have, like you said, 0% for 7 years, which is unusual, to try to keep that payment down if people are struggling and need a lower payment. So either option is good. And we've had some luck with our certified pre-owned department. Those come with a Ford-backed warranty. People have 72 hours to bring the certified pre-owned back if they don't like it, obviously, because it's not a new car. And with people not being able to come to the showroom, test drive a car, you can almost test drive a car from your home, and decide within a few days if it's the vehicle for you or not. But had some very good success with that. Again, the car's online, all the pictures are online. Go to billbrownford.com. You can see multiple pictures of a used car, and with all the factory backing now of the warranties, and it's almost like buying a new car. But right now, there's kind of a glut of used cars, with us being closed for as long as we were. The prices have really come down on certified pre-owned, so that's another great option.
So, Matt, what else is going on at Bill Brown Ford these days?
Well, we're involved in some charity things. We're doing some fun things on Friday night at 6 o'clock. We're doing a Facebook concert series that's going really well, surprisingly well. where we're having local talent on, so because they can't play at bars and they can't make a living. So we're helping them out, putting on a concert for them, having a place to play. You know, we've had a lot of fun Facebook, kind of almost like a cocktail hour. It's just 30 minutes to an hour, depending on the performer. And it's been a lot of fun. Fridays at 6 o'clock on our Facebook page. So that's worth checking out. We're talking to some actually fairly well-named acts that should land here in the next month or so. So it'll be fun to get some bigger acts. One of them's actually a national act, so it'll be fun.
Well, it sounds like you continue to do innovative things there at Bill Brown Ford. And Matt, we thank you for taking some time to talk to us today.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
We appreciate everyone for watching this episode of CityScape. We'll see everybody next time.